Imagine a soft warmth on your face. It is the first light of a new day. We are rising slowly, gently. There is no sudden jolt, no rush, just a quiet lift into the morning air. Below us, a city begins to stir. This is Angeles City, in the heart of the Philippines. From up here, the world feels peaceful. The sounds of the waking streets are just a faint murmur, a distant hum that tells a story of life beginning. The air is cool and fresh, carrying the scent of morning dew and distant cooking fires. We float, suspended between the vast pale blue sky and the growing patchwork of life below. It's a moment of pure calm, a chance to see a familiar place in a completely new way. The sun climbs higher, painting the eastern horizon in shades of soft orange and rose gold. Its light spills across the landscape, catching the edges of buildings and turning the rivers into shimmering ribbons of silver. We are not soaring like an eagle, but drifting like a leaf on a gentle breeze. Every movement is slow, deliberate, allowing us to absorb every detail. You can see the dark green shapes of mountains in the distance, their peaks still shrouded in a light morning mist. The city itself is a beautiful, intricate pattern, a living map spread out for us to explore. It's a perspective that changes everything, turning the chaos of daily life into a serene and organized dance. From this vantage point, you start to notice things you would never see from the ground. You see the layout, the grand design. Now, we drift towards the city center. Here, the story of Angeles City is written in its architecture. You can see it clearly from our peaceful perch in the sky. Look there, at that cluster of older buildings. Their roofs are a deep, earthy red, weathered by countless suns and rains. These are the remnants of a different era, a time of Spanish influence and local traditions. The structures are huddled close together, as if sharing secrets from centuries past. You can see the intricate designs of a colonial-era church, its bell tower standing proudly amidst the more modern constructions. It's a beautiful reminder that every city has a soul, a history that shapes its present and future. Then, your eyes are drawn to the gleaming glass and steel. Right next to the old, the new rises with confidence. Tall buildings catch the morning light, their surfaces reflecting the blue of the sky. These are the symbols of progress, of a city embracing the future. You see sprawling shopping malls with vast flat roofs and modern office blocks that speak of commerce and ambition. The contrast is striking, yet it doesn't feel jarring from up here. Instead, it looks like a conversation between generations. The old and the new are not fighting for space. They are coexisting, creating a unique urban tapestry that is rich with stories and character. We float over what looks like a grand old railway station, its tracks now quiet, but still visible, like faint pencil lines on the ground. You can almost hear the ghostly whistle of a steam train pulling in, a sound from a bygone age. These tracks once connected the city to the wider world, bringing goods, people, and ideas. Now they serve as a quiet monument to the passage of time. Nearby, a wide, modern boulevard pulses with traffic, the new artery that has taken over the role of the old railway. It's a vivid illustration of how cities evolve, adapting to new technologies and new ways of life, while holding on to the ghosts of what came before. Our gentle journey allows us to appreciate this blend in a way that's impossible on the ground. Let's turn our gaze towards the green spaces. Every city needs to breathe, and from up here you can see the lungs of Angeles City. They appear as patches of vibrant green, scattered throughout the urban landscape. Look at that large expanse of green, with its winding paths and a small, shimmering lake at its center. This is a park, a sanctuary for the city's inhabitants. From our high vantage point, we can see tiny figures strolling along the walkways, others sitting on benches beneath the shade of large, mature trees. It's a pocket of serenity amidst the hustle and bustle, a place where nature provides a gentle counterbalance to the concrete and asphalt. The green is not just confined to the parks. It weaves its way through the city in other, more subtle ways. Notice the tree-lined streets, creating cool green corridors that offer shade from the tropical sun. You can see how the canopies of the trees touch, forming a natural roof over the roads below. There are also hidden gardens in the courtyards of homes and buildings, small private oases of green that you would never know existed from the street level. It's as if nature is refusing to be pushed out, finding ways to thrive in every available space, adding softness and life to the city's sharp edges. As we drift further, we see larger areas of green that mark the city's edge. Here, the urban grid gives way to something more organic. We see fields of sugarcane, their long leaves swaying gently in the breeze, creating a mesmerizing wave-like motion across the landscape. These fields stretch out towards the horizon, a reminder of the region's agricultural roots. The city is nestled within this fertile plain, drawing life not just from its own internal energy, but from the rich earth that surrounds it. The transition from the built-up area to the open countryside is gradual, a soft blurring of lines that feels completely natural. This tapestry of green is essential to the city's character. It provides beauty, recreation, and a vital connection to the natural world. From above, it's clear how important these spaces are. They are the communal backyards, the places for quiet reflection, and the playgrounds for the young. Now, let's focus on the lines that connect everything: the streets, the roads, the bridges. From our aerial perspective, they look like the veins and arteries of a living organism. The main thoroughfares are wide and straight, bustling with tiny, colorful vehicles. We can see the iconic jeepneys, like brightly painted beetles, moving in a steady stream. There are cars, motorbikes, and tricycles, each a tiny speck of energy contributing to the city's overall pulse. It's a complex and intricate dance, but from up here it has a strange and beautiful order to it. There's a rhythm to the flow of traffic, a predictable pattern of stops and starts that is mesmerizing to watch. Look at the bridges. They are crucial links, stitches that hold the fabric of the city together. We see a large bridge spanning a wide, slow-moving river. The water below is a murky brown, but it reflects the blue sky above. The bridge itself is a feat of engineering, a solid, dependable structure that allows the city to grow beyond its natural boundaries. We can see traffic flowing steadily across it, a constant exchange of people and goods. These bridges are more than just concrete and steel. They are symbols of connection, of overcoming obstacles, and of the human desire to expand and explore. As we drift over residential areas, the roads become narrower, more intimate. They wind through neighborhoods like tangled threads, creating complex patterns. Here, the pace of life seems slower. We can see people walking, children playing in a quiet side street, a vendor pushing a cart. These smaller streets are where the real, everyday life of the city happens. They are the capillaries, carrying life to every individual home. From our peaceful perch, we can see the ebb and flow of daily routines unfolding below us, a silent movie of community and connection. It's a reminder that a city is not just its grand avenues, but also its quiet hidden corners. The rhythm of the city changes as the day progresses. In the morning, the flow is purposeful, directed towards centers of work and commerce. As midday approaches, the movement becomes more diffuse, more leisurely. We can see this change from our unique vantage point. The city breathes, its energy levels rising and falling in a natural cycle. The streets are the most visible sign of this rhythm. They are the conduits of the city's energy, the stage on which its daily drama is performed. Watching this performance from above is a profoundly calming experience, a chance to see the order within the apparent chaos. Let's look closer at the rooftops. They form a vast, colorful mosaic that tells the story of the people who live below. Each roof is a small piece of a much larger puzzle. We see a sea of galvanized iron sheets, some new and shiny, reflecting the sun like mirrors, others rusted to a deep, earthy orange. These are the humble coverings of countless family homes. Interspersed among them are the tiled roofs of more affluent houses, their neat, uniform patterns standing out. Then there are the large, flat roofs of apartment blocks and commercial buildings. Together, they create a texture, a visual landscape that is incredibly diverse and fascinating. From our silent, floating viewpoint, we can see how these homes are clustered together into communities. In some areas, the houses are packed tightly, their rooftops almost touching. You can imagine the close-knit nature of these neighborhoods, where everyone knows their neighbors. Winding alleyways, invisible from the ground, can be traced between the buildings. In other areas, the houses are more spread out, each with its own small patch of garden, a private space of green. We can see basketball hoops in backyards and lines of laundry fluttering in the breeze like colorful prayer flags. These are signs of life, of family, of home. The rooftops also reveal the hopes and aspirations of the people. We see homes that are clearly undergoing expansion, with new sections being added, a testament to a family's growing prosperity. We see satellite dishes pointing towards the sky, a desire to connect with the wider world. We see small rooftop gardens where people are cultivating plants and flowers in pots and containers, a small act of creation in an urban environment. Each roof shelters a world of dreams, struggles, and joys. From up here, we cannot see the individual faces, but we can feel the collective spirit of the community. This mosaic of rooftops is constantly changing. A new roof appears, an old one is replaced. The city is a living, breathing entity, and its skin is this vast expanse of roofing. It protects, it shelters, and it provides a canvas on which the story of the city is painted. As we drift slowly overhead, we are not just looking at buildings, we are looking at the physical manifestation of a community. We are seeing the shape of society, the way people have chosen to live together. It's a powerful and humbling sight, a reminder of the shared human experience that unfolds beneath every single roof. Every city has its landmarks, its points of reference that give it a unique identity. From our vantage point in the sky, these landmarks stand out, reaching up towards us. Let's look at the Towers of Faith. There, the twin bell towers of the Holy Rosary Parish Church rise above the surrounding buildings. They are made of old stone, weathered and strong. For generations, these towers have been a beacon for the community, a symbol of enduring faith and heritage. They are not the tallest structures in the city, but they have a sense of gravity and importance that is undeniable. They anchor the city to its history, a constant presence amidst the changing skyline. Then, we see the modern towers, the landmarks of progress. Look at the sleek office buildings and the new high-rise condominium blocks. They are towers of glass and concrete, their sharp lines and reflective surfaces speaking of a different kind of aspiration. They represent economic growth, ambition, and a forward-looking vision for the city. From up here, we can see how these new towers are changing the city's profile, creating a new skyline for the 21st century. They are a sign of a city that is confident, growing, and embracing its role as a modern urban center. Among these towers, other, more unique landmarks appear. We can see the distinctive shape of the Salakot Arch in Bayanihan Park. From the ground, it's a massive structure, but from above, it looks like a piece of sculpture, a graceful curve set against the green of the park. It's a landmark that speaks of cultural identity, a modern interpretation of a traditional Filipino hat. It's a symbol of welcome, and even from this height, you can feel its friendly, inviting presence. These landmarks are the city's signature, the features that would allow you to recognize it from anywhere in the world. As we float above, we can appreciate how these different landmarks, old and new, religious and secular, create a dialogue. They tell a story of what the people of Angeles City value, their faith, their history, their culture, and their future. They are the high points, both literally and figuratively, of the urban landscape. They are the exclamation marks in the sentence of the city. Watching them from the sky, we get a sense of the city's soul, of the ideas and beliefs that have been built in stone and steel for all to see. The day is beginning to draw to a close. The sun is sinking towards the western horizon, and the light is changing. This is the golden hour, a magical time of day. The harshness of the midday sun has gone, replaced by a soft, warm glow that bathes the entire city in a honey-colored light. The shadows are growing longer, stretching out like dark fingers across the landscape. From our peaceful position in the sky, we have the perfect view of this daily spectacle. The entire city seems to slow down, to take a collective breath as the day transitions towards night. The light catches the surfaces of the buildings in a spectacular way. The glass windows of the modern towers become sheets of blazing gold. The old stone of the church seems to glow from within. The rusted iron roofs of the houses take on a rich, coppery hue. Even the leaves on the trees seem to shimmer with a special intensity. The colors are deeper, richer, more vibrant than at any other time of day. The sky itself is a masterpiece, a canvas of orange, pink, and purple, with the distant silhouette of Mount Arayat providing a dramatic backdrop. It's a moment of breathtaking beauty, a perfect ending to the day. The activity on the streets below begins to change. The frantic pace of the afternoon rush hour gives way to a more leisurely flow of traffic. We can see the headlights of the cars beginning to switch on, tiny pinpricks of white light moving through the warm twilight. In the parks and open spaces, people are lingering, enjoying the cool of the evening. You can almost feel the change in mood, a shift from the business of the day to the relaxation of the evening. The city is unwinding, and we are privileged to watch this gentle process from above. This is a time for reflection. As we drift in the warm golden air, we can look back at the journey we have taken over the city. We have seen its history, its nature, its people, and its progress. Now, we see it all brought together under this beautiful, unifying light. As the last colors of the sunset fade from the sky, a new kind of light begins to appear. The city starts to sparkle, one by one, then in clusters, then in a flood. The lights come on below. It's a completely different city now, a city made of light. The streets become glowing lines, tracing the patterns we saw during the day. The major roads are bright ribbons of white and red, the constant flow of headlights and taillights creating a sense of perpetual motion. The quieter residential streets are dotted with the warm yellow glow of streetlights and the lights from inside people's homes. From our high, dark vantage point, the city looks like a galaxy of stars spread out on a black velvet cloth. The city center is a brilliant constellation, a dense cluster of bright lights where the nightlife is just beginning. We can see the bright neon signs of restaurants and bars, though we are too high to read them. They are just splashes of vibrant color, red, blue, green, adding to the dazzling display. The taller buildings are lit up, their outlines etched against the night sky. It's a beautiful and mesmerizing sight, a testament to the human desire to conquer the darkness. The patterns of light tell a story, just as the rooftops did during the day. We can see the bright, sprawling rectangles of shopping malls and the intense glow of a sports stadium, its floodlights creating a pool of brilliant white light. We can see the more subdued, scattered lights of the residential neighborhoods, where families are gathering for their evening meal, watching television, or preparing for sleep. Each light represents a life, a story, a small world of its own. Together, they create this vast, shimmering spectacle that is the city at night. Floating here in the quiet darkness is a profoundly peaceful experience. The noise of the city is even more muffled now, just a low, distant hum. We are detached from the energy and the action, able to appreciate the beauty of it all without being caught up in it. The city at night has a certain magic, a sense of mystery and possibility. It's a reminder that even when the day is over, life goes on. The city never truly sleeps. It just changes its rhythm, its appearance, its mood, and from up here we have the best seat in the house for this beautiful nightly transformation. Our journey is coming to an end. We begin our slow, gentle descent, drifting back towards the earth. The sparkling galaxy of lights below grows larger, the individual points of light becoming clearer. The city that felt like a miniature world is now returning to its true scale. The distant hum of life grows a little louder, a welcoming sound that calls us back. Our flight has been a quiet one, a journey of observation and appreciation. We have seen Angeles City from a perspective that few get to experience, a perspective that reveals its true character and its hidden beauty. As we get closer, the details re-emerge. We can once again make out the shapes of individual trees, the roofs of houses, the lines of cars on the streets. The city that looked so ordered and peaceful from above is now revealing its complexity and its vibrant energy once more. But something has changed. We are seeing it with new eyes. We have seen the connections, the patterns, the history, and the life that flows through it. We have a deeper understanding of this place, a sense of its rhythm and its soul. The city is no longer just a collection of streets and buildings. It's a living entity with a story to tell. This aerial tour has been a meditation, a chance to step away from the rush of the world and simply be present. It has sparked a sense of wonder and curiosity. What are the stories of the people living under those rooftops? What conversations are happening in those brightly lit cafes? What dreams are being dreamed in the quiet, dark houses? The journey inspires you to explore further, to walk those streets, to meet those people, and to become a part of the city's life, not just an observer from above. It's an invitation to connect. Now, as our feet touch the ground, we carry the memory of our flight with us. The peace and tranquility of the sky remain. When you close your eyes, you can still see the city spread out beneath you. A beautiful, intricate tapestry of life. Perhaps you will visit Angeles City one day and see these places for yourself. Or perhaps you will simply visit it in your dreams, floating once more on a gentle breeze, watching the sun rise and set over this remarkable place. The sky will always be there, holding the memory of this gentle, soothing journey.